When you said, and Tony is a gay guy, I was like, I said, Joe, look, I've called Tony gay so much the world thinks he's gay.
Man, dude, let me tell you how funny this is. Cause I thought he was gay, dog. Cause I mean, he like a gay evil villain.
Right.
That's when all he needs is a cat in his hand and he's stroking that motherfucker. Cause that's what he mean. Like, well, we finally got you.
Yo, what up? This your boy David Lucas, and today on Fishing with David Lucas, I got the very funny, the very talented Lavell Crawford. What's up, bro?
What's up, Dave?
Yeah, we was just talking about that fishing competition you won.
Yeah, Bass Master Pro-Am.
Yeah, I want to do that next year.
Yeah, you gotta come out there, man. You know, the funny thing was Hood Fishing won it the first year. Right. You know, my friend Ronnie Green, he's a friend of mine, man. So he had talked to me, yeah, man, old boy got a boat, everything. And strange enough, I was working in Oklahoma where they was filming it, but I couldn't get into it but that day. And then come to find out he won that sucker, got a boat, everything. I was like, man, I want a boat bad. I'd like to win it. I could talk so much. And then so we did. So I got into next year. I said, I'm winning this sucker. I spoke it all in existence and no more. Yeah, Bass Pro Boy. I don't know what Hood did to the Bass Pro people, but they ain't give out no more damn fuck.
He broke him.
He had to. He had to, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
And then he, you know, but it was so funny that he was pissed that I beat him. He was pissed. The Hood was snapped off.
Yeah.
He didn't even catch one. I said, dude, I did catch one, dude. I said, he came, he was so embarrassed because he came with these fish. It was so little, dog. I don't know where he got them. And he felt bad. He looked, you know, that motherfucker looked like he didn't want nobody to see him.
Right.
You know, he came around the back. And he came in. He didn't even want to weigh them suckers.
I told Hood he can't beat me in a place that neither one of us know.
Oh, yeah, you know.
He can't beat me in
he can fish, though.
He can fish his ass off.
I'm surprised.
When me and him was fishing, bro, he sabotaged the hell out of me, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I was fishing with his poles. Damn, hooks was popping off. I said, what? Because the first fish I caught, it was, judging by the mouth, probably like a 6-pound largemouth. We had a little competition.
Okay, yeah.
And I got him to the bank because I was going to land him. And the moment I pulled him to the bank, I kept the tension and everything. Damn, hook popped out. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I said Hood. Well, Jai, I was like, what the hell going on, bro? Bro, I look so crazy on that video. People like, David don't know how to fish. I'm like, bro, I should have brought my own.
You did look novice, though. Because you came on, oh. But when you caught that one without no hook, you was talking shit, bro. You know, it was funny. I said, but Hood was talking so much shit.
Yeah.
Was you talking shit before the thing or something?
Yeah, because his manager is, I met his manager at a Christmas party last year, and he was like, we got to get you and Hood together. So I told Hood how I do my podcast, thinking he gonna follow the rules. He's like, that ain't how I fish. I said, so what we do? He said, follow me. I'm like, all right. So we started walking around the whole damn community.
I see you up there doing some parkour, trying to get up with some fences.
The shit that he do is for skinny people.
Yeah, I know, that was no big man move. No. I see you make it through, but I was like, Dave, I'm 57.
Bro.
Hood, I'm gonna just throw by this fence.
Bro.
I feel you, dog.
But I'm gonna go back his way soon because I'm trying to get on them sheephead, bro. Them some of the best eating fish.
I know. You can catch them down here though.
For real? Oh, yeah, go.
Yeah, down in Port Arthur. You can catch them.
It's cold enough now. They don't come out to that cold water.
Yeah.
And they hard, bro. They like,
yeah.
You gotta free line them and just feel for them. Just set that hook.
And it's so weird, they bites like little tap, like
right.
Eat.
Right.
Yeah, you know, but they good eating.
Yeah.
If you got, you know, they got a hard hide, man. You got to find a hole and poke in it to get that thing going. I was like, man, first time I caught one, I was like, I ain't think it's like it was like this.
Bro, I'm gonna show you the first one I caught. I was actually, damn, fish just popped. We need to go over there.
Yeah, it might be over there.
Right.
Die.
Man, that thing, we might can walk out there.
Shit.
I'll throw a worm over there once we finish. I'm gonna see if I can pull that fish up. Bro, I was fishing for gag grouper. I was jigging for grouper down in Tampa.
Got my first snook down in Tampa just about 2.
How'd you like that?
Oh, I love it. We went with my boy Ronnie Green. This other cat named King. He got a hunting show now. He got a fishing show now. Yeah, King I can't think of his last. It's a hard last name. It's crazy, but he has a hunting show.
I don't even know how to find that, man. Bro, the next time you go to New Orleans area, let me know.
Okay.
You ever caught them giant reds?
Dude, I got some reds right here. I'm telling you, down to Port Arthur, we caught a 40 pound. I caught the 40. We should catch a 30, 40 pound redfish. By the shrimp peeling place.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, dude. And we had putting a whole mullet, live mullet, and that, I mean, it was some of the strongest fight you ever want to see.
So we went out there. My God, shout out to Shane. But we went out there like 6 o'clock in the morning. And that was my first time ever catching. Like, I've caught big fish, but normally they be like on automatic reels. But we straight out there, just spin cast combos, jigging popping for reds. The popper cork on with the little jig tied to it. After you catch about 2 or 3, that's a workout.
Dude, I was so. Hey, I got the sucker in here.
Bro.
And my man was pulling it under the boat, dude. He was punking me. And I sent it to my boy because I just wanted them to see that I ain't lying. I was see if I can find it. I got these suckers in here. Some of the biggest redfish you ever want to think about. And then we caught black drum. My boy Ken Davis.
You ate them reds?
Well, I ain't eat them big ones. I ate the small ones.
Yeah, they say you can't eat the big ones. They're full of worms.
The big ones, the big ones, yeah, you'll be dead.
But most big ass fish like that you can't eat.
I don't even know why you want to eat it. See, here goes.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm pretty.
Yeah, we was catching the shit out. That's the one I pulled out. We was catching the shit out of it, man.
You spearfish?
Hell no.
So
But you get in the water?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga.
I spearfish like 3 to 7 feet. And my dog Ben Simmons, he's a big fisherman. We took his boat out to Bimini, Bahamas from Miami, and we spearfished like 5 triple tails.
Nah, you have that. You ate that? I heard that's a good eating fish.
Yeah.
I heard of that hogfish, that triple tail, and they off the chain.
What I'm going for next, I think June or July, I'm going down I told my agent, I said, hey man, I want to do a show at the Key West Comedy Club. And he was like, but it doesn't pay. I said, I just want to go for the fishing. as long as I break even, like I'm.
Yeah.
So
you like me, like, cause this is a place up in Toledo. Yeah, you got a lake by the club.
Not the Toledo Funny Bone.
Yeah. Oh, hey, let me tell you something. It's a lake by that club. Used to be full of bass. You get thrown out striper and largemouth.
Hell, I might need to go back to Toledo Funny Bone.
Hey, I don't tell people too much. I know we on this podcast, but if you ever get to go there, dog.
I did a Toledo Funny Bone in January, but it was everything was frozen.
Oh yeah. You gotta go in the summertime. We would catch them in the day. We got about 40 in the day, 40 in the night. And that's the only reason I go there. And then like West Palm Beach, before they closed down, I was catching the hell out of
they opened a new one.
Yeah, I heard. I'm where they said, oh man, who the hell calling me? You know, I'm on a podcast. Go to hell. All these spam risks. Don't want nothing.
That's why I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, let me turn my shit.
I'm always on Do Not Disturb. People text me like, why your phone go straight to voicemail?
Because I don't want to talk to you.
Filter calls.
But see, I'm married to my wife.
No, you can put her on to where she can come through. All the important people are able to call too. You can fix it, bro. They got so much technology now.
I'm phone
I'm getting there, bro. I got that new iPhone, bro.
I seen the new one kind of Schaub where you got the picture in the picture. You see that stuff where you can film, where you can turn it around and flip it to. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit hot. Now that's some hot stuff right there. Now. I was like, damn. Now the only reason why I would get an iPhone for that technology, and I hate for iPhones. They call motherfucker you ain't want to talk to. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And my son, he addicted to the phone.
Oh yeah.
And that's how we punish him. We pull the phone from him. And we had an argument yesterday. I'm like, he's 15. I'm like, dude. I said, if you do everything we say, I don't even give a shit you had a phone no more. You at that age where I know you talking to girls. I know you know, he went out with 2 girls on his birthday, went out on the concert, went with 2 girls. Asian and a black girl. I said, man, I'm lucky if I can get one with Down syndrome.
I like your son. I got all girls.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man.
It's cool right now.
You must have been a dirty motherfucker if you got all girls. You was treating women bad. That's what they say.
I never really had a chance when I had my girl. I was a dog after them a little bit.
You were?
Because I was
maybe you was just you're a good dad. You're good. You're dad, you're girl dad or whatever.
I love it though, bro. I'm glad I had a girl first.
I wanted a daughter. I got a daughter. I got married. She hadn't been in my life since she was right before middle school. So.
Oh yeah, that's your baby.
Yeah, she got my back pretty much.
Yeah, that's.
And then my niece, she came in the world. She act like more my daughter than my, her own daddy.
That's how my little cousin is, bro. She thinks she my daughter.
Man.
Cause she asked me, I was up near her for Thanksgiving, and she was like, "Hey, bro," I said, "What's up?" And she was like, "I lost my job." I was like, "Oh shit." So like, "Can I move in with you?" Like, what the fuck?
Move in?
Right.
You gonna move out of your parents' house in my house? Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if she do. I love it. And I feel, as long as you don't need nothing from me, cause I don't be home. Yeah. Like, so yeah, you can get one of the bedrooms. Just as long as you don't need nothing from me, like, yeah, move into the crib.
Right. I mean, I'm there for my nieces, nephews, and my kids. My son, he like my son, and he like my only biological. So. I try to talk to him like a real G. Right. But sometimes the nigga go back to his kid shit, and I be like, this nigga even played me one time. Yeah, you don't want me to bring up what we talked about in the car. I said, nigga, you can't do that. Nigga, we talked about, we have to keep.
He hit you with that?
Man, he was in trouble with his mom, and he gonna throw me under the bus. I said, you a dirty dude. I didn't know you was like that, kid. I thought, but these young kids nowadays, they ain't the same, man.
Oh, hell no.
They don't have no man code,
I should have brought the spinner rod for you because you actually fish.
The man code is horrible.
I was scared of my grenades growing up, so I knew I wasn't down.
Well, but I grew up with uncles, and I grew up with a lot of dudes, so. And I didn't even understand. I try to teach the boy, like the rules.
Get it for you, it's around that.
Oh, what is that?
It's around the rebar.
You gotta get it, bro. The diamond?
Yeah.
Old river fishing and thing, that.
Rebar at a lake is crazy. Well, I guess this was a seawall.
Yeah, this lake is old. This lake is old. I think
You said the lake's old?
Old, it's old.
Oh.
It's been around a long time, and I think whatever it was, probably a quarry or something crap.
I heard this is one of the best fishing lakes in the country.
It's good fishing. I mean, I've never fished right here, but down that way, I caught everything. Cat, bluegill, a lot of drum down there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't like freshwater drum though.
Nah, not really. I mean, it's all right. I had one. I cooked up one. It didn't taste too bad. I filleted him. He was pretty good, but the blue cats catching them like this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I remember one time I was fishing on a lake, also with one of my white homeboys, and I hooked the drum, and he called that shit some shit. I ain't never heard it. I thought he was calling
Gaspagoo.
Yeah, I thought he was calling me an old racist word. What the fuck you just say, bro?
And it's just like the crappie in Louisiana, soccer lake. Yeah. They call it soccer lake or whatever.
Get your Gaspagoo ass out of here.
Gaspagoo ass. That made you feel weird, like, hey man, watch your mouth, dog. I don't appreciate that racial shit, dog. We friends, but don't go that far.
Right.
But nah.
Gaspagoo.
Yeah, but them suckers get big. I mean, them drums in the ocean, now in the salt water.
Bro,
like the puppy drums are delicious.
Bro, on some real shit, bro. You cannot drum fish all day. Unless you just a fucking Olympic athlete.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're punky.
2 or 3 hours of drum fishing.
Big black drum fish.
You ain't got no more arms, no more shoulders.
Nah, bro. Nah, we was out to my son, my oldest son, D'Angelo, and my youngest son. We went out, it was a men's day. My buddy Ken, he took us out. And we by that shrimp area again. Yeah. And man, when I tell you, it wasn't nothing under 25, 30 pounds. And those suckers was like submarines. Every time you hit one, yeah, it was like my son, my oldest son, he gave up. He's at the right. This was his first time ever fishing. And he was looking like, man, you look like you want to beat me up. These fish killed me. I said, man, you came at a great day. When you can catch 40 to 50 pound fish, dude, you doing some big things. Because, a lot of times people go, they catch a little bit ass fish. Oh, look, you got your first fish.
I caught some mahi-mahi down in the Bahamas. That was good to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I brought them back and fried them.
I was in Antigua. That's another time. Well, that's what I was going to say about that Fort Worth at that Bassmaster Pro-Am, man. But, with my man Hood Fisher, he could tell you, that water was, them boats, the wind was blowing, they said the wind was blowing 45, 50 miles an hour, right? And we out there trying to do this, man. And I'm sitting out here like, man, I really want to do this, but now I'm pumped. Something you always dreamed of doing. You think you're going to have a casual day, right. Go out there, catch a few bass, show that you can do it. Man, that day, I was if we didn't get back in the cold and stuff, I couldn't handle it. I don't think nobody could have handled that shit. I was like, hey, look, it might have punked me from fish for the rest of my life, bro.
Anytime I've ever had like bad motion sickness, it's always been on like a lake or a river, never the ocean.
Really?
I don't know why.
Now, I had it when I was on a cruise, but not fishing. I ain't never got motion sickness on fishing.
Well, the moment I get on a boat to go out to sea, I drink a beer.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't even know that. That's my granddad taught me that from when I was younger.
Drinking a beer, and they put you to relax.
Yeah, I guess everything. When you start feeling spins, you don't know what it's from.
Right, you don't know what it's from.
Financial resolutions are great, but let's be real. Budgets don't reset on January 1st. Between post-holiday credit card bills and getting back to your regular routine, cash is tight. That's why there's Upside. The free Upside app gets you cash back on gas, groceries, and dining. The 3 things draining your wallet right now. Over 100,000 participating locations means cash back opportunities are everywhere you already go. And yes, it's cash back, not points you'll never use. Money you transfer straight into your bank account. Here's how it works. Open the app, claim an offer, pay with your card like normal, and get paid. That's it. You'll earn 3 times more cash back with Upside than with loyalty programs or credit card rewards alone. Users earn $1 million in cash back every single week, and unlike other programs, you can stack Upside with your existing credit card and loyalty rewards. I use Upside all the time because I'm always shopping, I'm always tapping my card, I'm always buying gas, I'm always traveling. Who doesn't want cash back? Upside has given back $1 billion to its users. To find out how much you can earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code FDL to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Use promo code FDL. Fellas, you already know what time it is. It's time to level up. And Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level. Championship belt, gold-plated energy. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation. Next time she sends you a "you up" text, just answer with a picture of that Blue Chew. Forget Netflix and chill. This is Netflix and fill. If your bed could talk after this, it'd be asking for a break. I'm talking about squeaking, even cracking. I'm a big dude. I crack beds. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code DAVID. That's promo code DAVID. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
Now, I did get slick in that teeth, but that's when I caught my biggest mighty height, 35 pounds. And we was out there. Now, we by the boat dock, they had like 25 pound tarpon swimming all around us. And we out here, way out here. We could have been fishing for the damn tarpon. But we out there in the perfect storm. It was a big black cloud, waves. The waves were taller than them damn buildings. And we sitting out here and I'm hanging on. But it's an antique when this Negro didn't have no shoes on. I'm sliding in my sketches. He barefooted, standing like Spider-Man, ain't falling or nothing. I'm like, how the hell is he holding on? And I mean, dude, I'm freaking out, dude. I go down to the galley because I got sick. I throw it up, I bashed my head. I laid on the side. I threw up everything inside me. Man. And then I still got me a mouth saying, hey, it's your turn to fish. I jumped right in that thing and reeled my fish in. Went back to throwing up. I said, ain't it time for us to go? Oh, no, we got some more fishing to do. I said, dude, what are we trying to catch out here in this death storm? I said, because it was crazy, because when we got back close to the dock, and I told the dude who took us out there, I said, dude, you could have told me this storm was coming in. He said, man, I didn't think it was going to rain on this side of the beach. I said, hey, bro, it's one beach. Just because we on the north side don't mean it ain't going to rain. That's crazy. I was so happy my wife didn't go, because she would have made him turn that boat around.
Yeah. My oldest daughter loves to fish with me, bro. We were shark fishing last year. She got real sick and she couldn't reel in her shark. I felt so bad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, her ass, bro. These young kids, what it is about them in the summertime wearing sweatshirts?
I don't know.
Your son do that?
Yeah. Yeah. But his ass went with a t-shirt on today. But for freezing cold. And all the kids in the school, they walk out 300 degrees. They got hoodies on. I'm like, man, what kind of offbeat ass, you're a Tanner broke brain ass.
She had heat exhaustion, bro.
I'm sure she did.
And I'm like, why did you put on? I mean, as her daddy, I probably should have not let her came out. But
I know, and I get it. They say it be cold in the class. In the building, but I said, shit, that still don't make no sense. You walking out the door with this electric blanket on.
Yeah,
and they all like that too. I be like, dude, y'all got something.
See, it's all they must be watching social media. It's social media, bro.
It gotta be.
There's no kids nowadays have no identity like we did. Like you can go to LA and the kids in LA look and talk just like the kids in Dallas.
Yeah, they all the same on the same schedule.
Right.
They brains it's the same.
It's crazy.
And that's weird because I look at that. You right about social media because my son, we went to this concert. He had one of his buddies with him, and the boy had no game. Now you got two girls, girl, both of them pretty girls, and you by yourself, and your buddy got two girls, and he can't talk to both of them. You ain't even no wingman. He standing up there, lean over, and my daughter had to come and intervene and introduce him like she was invisible. I said, Negro, man, one thing that I could do if I could do nothing else is holler as a female.
Right.
I mean, they didn't like me. But but I was in their face.
Right.
Could you please leave? We don't really like it. See, I was always the guy that was talking, say, where you girls going? Y'all want to go grab some breakfast late night after the club close? I set everything up. But after that, then they like my buddy because he quiet. He ain't saying nothing.
Bro, when you was on Comedy View, my auntie was in love with you. She didn't care which one. She didn't care if it was you or Bruce.
Yeah.
She said, I just want one of them. And so, I'm sure a lot of people thought y'all probably the same person.
Man, that shit was ridiculous. I don't even understand. Totally different comedy, but we always thought.
And y'all look, back then Bruce was rocking a what, ponytail?
Yeah, he rocking ponytail. Now he walking these bull horns now.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't know how y'all mix it. He got hair. I wish I had. But I mean, I love Bruce, but I was like, y'all act like it ain't allowed for two big brothers to fit in the same dimension.
Yeah, I don't need no other nigga, no other big black dude to get successful right now.
Man.
So y'all can be calling us the same thing.
I know. I mean, cause like, even like with, what's his name, Ronnie Jordan, and it's so funny, people be thinking his little joke he do about the fat man at the door. Now, it's a hybrid of a joke I used to do that I mean, comedians gonna skim off of somebody they see on TV. And I ain't saying he stole it, but that's his joke, the fat man at the door. And I do the other one, like I'm over this girl's house and his little baby ain't saying nothing, but he's standing in front of me with a diaper on, with his thumb in his mouth. And I do this little thing, and then I said, you want me to get up and fuck you up? He said, you too fat to get up. You rock your fat ass to sleep.
I remember that.
But he did a hybrid like the little boy.
Remember that fat man at the door? Yeah.
Yeah. And so people, this lady literally got in an argument with me about the joke. And I said, ma'am, I ain't him. I said, and then I put the joke on my Instagram, because she was just real ignorant about it. Because these black folks don't like to be wrong.
No,
that's
not at all.
That's the saddest thing in the world. We were. I seen people just like I was in San Francisco, and she said this lady was told her kid, what's so special about that bridge over there? He said she said that's the bridge over the River Jordan. I said, and I was like, You gonna fuck that little kid up? And she act like she was right. I said, no, it's just the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, and then just how black people, they don't let them want to be wrong. She gonna say, well, I knew it was one of them bridges.
Bro, to tell you how black people are, the place that spread the most misinformation is the barbershop.
Oh my God.
Bro, I was literally in the barbershop one day. These dudes, this is probably when I was like, I had to be like, because I was going to get my hair cut on my own. I got my hair cut in the hood because it was $10. My mom said I was giving $10 to go get my hair cut there, and I would have drive myself there. These dudes was about to shoot each other over how many zeros was in a million. And I'm like, yo, man.
They was going to kill me.
No, because the dude did they was arguing for like 10 minutes, and the dude finally did like that. And the other, he was like, you act like you the only nigga who got a gun. And I'm like, what the fuck? Thank God I wasn't in the chair.
Man. I would have, when I seen his, I was like, you know what? I think I'm good for church. I didn't think I need a cut. I'm gonna let my shit grow out. I'm gonna let it lock up.
Bro.
I mean, I've seen cats argue over some dumb ass shit. I mean, silly ass shit. I mean, argue over something about these dudes, McDonald's, they argued, nigga, that was my order. She said 13. He said, nigga, I got 13. He got the ticket right here. Nah, nigga, you got 2 double cheese? He said, yeah, I got 2 double cheese. And an apple pie. Yeah, I got an apple pie. Nigga, that's my order. You only one can order 2 double cheese and an apple pie.
Bro, what?
And they was about to scrap. They was about to scrap over some McDonald's, dog. Over the order. And the lady, and then the thing back there, them clowns back there, they just watching instead of going and get another 2 double cheese. And
right, let me get one. So
don't be a peacemaker.
I try not to go to McDonald's no more, bro.
I ain't ate at McDonald's in almost 15 years, but that's probably why I stopped going. I mean, I can't eat that shit no more. I can't eat fast food like I used to. When I had my weight loss surgery to get medium fat,
Test self, medium fat.
Hey, I said my body can't fight a cold, can't fight COVID, but the motherfucker can fight getting skinny, nigga. My body we don't give a fuck. It'll fight getting skinny, nigga. I got medium fat where I can go buy regular shit now. I can go to Walmart. I ain't gotta go to goddamn no more.
God damn.
You know, they call the shit Big Back clothing. I'm surprised they ain't come up with a clothing store called Big Back.
Niggas will go.
Yeah, they would go there and buy that shit. Welcome to Big Back.
Yeah. Yeah, there go.
But you know the thing about Big Back, I was watching some lady on that Pop the Balloon thing. Mm-hmm. She was a Big Back, but she don't call another nigga a Big Back. And I was like, how you gonna call them? You both Big Back. Y'all you could have laid on your Big Back and gave him some Big Back.
That's fun. Laid on your big back and gave him some big back. But it's funny in the world of big women because for some reason, like for them, it's not fat because they have the term BBW and thick.
Oh, BBW.
And thick.
Yeah.
So like for us, it's a fat piece of shit. Like you see,
right.
Like you see a fat girl, oh shit, BBW, she thick as hell.
Yeah.
You see a dude, like look at this fat piece of
fat
shit.
Fat ass nigga.
Right, fat ass.
Big fat. Funky motherfucker. That used to be the worst.
Yeah, stinking ass.
When they call your ass a big fat funky, hold on now. I can be fat. Hey, why I gotta be big and fat? Ain't fat already big, but you big and fat and funky.
I don't know if it's because I have a mixture of fame now, but like when I was regular large size, smaller when I played football as a team, I get more women now as a big dude.
I think it don't matter no more, cause I see niggas with a shirt off and titties be almost delicious as a young woman.
What's that boy name? Big X the Plug?
I ain't gonna say the nigga's name cause I don't want to be bragging on the nigga's titties. But
Big X the Plug don't care.
Who is it, rapper?
He's from Texas.
Oh yeah.
He always got his shirt off.
Oh yeah, him and Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Rick Ross be walking around and now he lost weight.
He's slim thick.
Yeah, he's slim thick, but he ain't getting no breast implant. He need to get his titties off, man. Because them niggas brain walk around with their shirt off because I was like, it ain't no reason for y'all to be spoiling nobody's meals. Because I mean, it looks bad. I mean, I don't ever want to see them niggas out their shirt off. And yeah, Big X Plug, he don't have a shirt on for nothing. But women don't care though.
They love it.
It's like, but now I don't think it's the same no more. I think now the discretion of being big and fat is not even an issue no more. At least I don't see it. But I think the issue is now is like, it depends on the caliber of woman.
And I ain't never dated no fat girl.
Really?
It's so crazy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I had one. But I think she broke me off of dating fat girl because I was out with her, he went and got something to eat. Then the other mother broke in and stole my radio out of my car, and I said, it's because of you.
Right.
You fat and bad luck. you bad luck. I blamed her.
Bro, I did have a fat girl, now that I'm thinking about it. I had one when I was in survival mode in LA.
You go. Yeah, we had and I had one, but you know, I'm married now, a beautiful wife. But back then I had one in California too. And then she had weight loss surgery. Oh. And it's so funny though. She acted like she looked totally different. You recognize me? I said, yeah, I know who the fuck you is. It ain't like you had a whole metamorphosis. Like you just look totally like, what? I was like, girl, who are you?
Now you look milky.
Right. You same now. Now you look like you let the air out of you. You just don't, it ain't like, you know, she acted like that was the thing. It wasn't nothing about you being big.
Right.
Her problem was she just was thirsty, just couldn't act right. You know, you had niggas liking you, but you was doing all that crazy shit, calling my mama and shit. I was like, what you call my mama for? I'm in my apartment.
Yeah. I'm back in the gym heavy now though. I want to use it the right way.
Yeah, but I was older. I said, you look like you dropping a few
pounds, yeah. And what really motivated me to get like in the gym was the way that high altitude be kicking my ass. Like last time I did Denver.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta go to Tahoe, Albuquerque.
Yeah, Albuquerque, bro. When I was doing Breaking Bad, when I first was up there and I was Big Q before I lost the weight, nigga, I would wonder why I get off the plane and I was dude, and Albuquerque was beating the shit out of me.
How long did it take you to get accustomed to that?
About a month or so, 2 months. Yeah, because I was active. It's just being a big cat. Because I would do jiu-jitsu. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for years. And I would go and roll all day and be surprised. Like now, I got to get back into shape to get back in there. But once I get my win, I'm good. Right. But yeah, high altitude is a must.
Yes.
But you know what I did? I started working out while I was there.
Ah, that helped a lot.
Yeah, that helps out a whole bunch. When you work out while you're there, you build your resistance. Yeah. Because I start walking up steps and shit and everything.
The first time I flew into Denver, I ain't know nothing about no high altitude. It didn't hit me in the airport. It was when we walked to go get some food. I'm like, yo, what? All right, I'm big, but I ain't this big. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, nigga. So we walked up a little hill. I'm like, what the?
Right.
I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm about to pass. Like I've been running.
No. Yeah, but it ain't that your size. It's like
skinny people too.
Yeah, because NFL players, what they do is have this thing where they take the blood out and put oxygenate it and put it back in their body. Yeah, before they play.
I got even though I've been on that bike, bro. I do the bike for 30 minutes and then go lift weights and then do the treadmill for 15 after.
Yeah. But
yeah, 34.
Yeah.
So I got these pills that they say start taking a few days before you go there. They help get your
chlorophyll.
Yeah. It helped you?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Cause I went out there, I filmed Breaking Bad. I was up there for like a year. After I got there, after I was acclimated, I was good. But then when I stopped and then I came back and I filmed Ridiculous Six with Adam Sandler, and we had to do a test shit and it was snowing and they had me on a pole like this light up here and they had me on this elevated thing and it looked like I'm hanging up there because he did this magnificent thing with his axe and hung me up on his thing. So I had to be up there and the wind whipping around my ass. I had long underwear on, electric socks, but I still wound up getting a real badass fucking chest coat. I might have caught COVID before COVID was bad because nigga, that shit was bad. I had flares.
Where y'all filming at?
Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Ain't nothing in Albuquerque either outside of meth addicts.
Well, Santa Fe was nice. And, I fell in love with it. I loved Albuquerque. Because, it was down home, but it was close to, you had your meth heads and shit. But, I mean, I liked it. I don't know what it was. The people was cool. Yeah. They was real comfortable. I had a good time, man, because I got some good friends up there now. Motherfuckers made a lot of money with the film industry.
In Albuquerque?
Yeah, just getting one of my buddies, Sean, he got like a van service. He said, man, he can retire right now. Don't have to work no more from just driving. He would do all the movies. He got like 5 vans. And he was doing Breaking Bad. He did Ant-Man. He did The Avengers. I was just like,
they filming Tom Segura TV show there right now.
Okay, the one on Netflix. Mm-hmm. You watched that?
Mm-hmm.
That shit so crazy.
I like that type of shit.
Yes. Did you see the one where he had sex with the lady who had the twin on her back? She was beautiful, but her twin fucked up.
My favorite one was the
shit was gross.
Was the nursing home.
And
the musician. In the country singer.
You ain't let him eat his ass.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
People like, that's weird. I was like, bro, I got a weird sense of humor.
I mean, if you're a comedian, you're a real comedian, you got a weird sense of humor. It's just like you going to see Corey Holcomb. Right. Everybody can't adjust to Corey.
No.
Because Corey's comedy ain't for everybody. But it's fun. He funny as shit.
Yeah.
And I've been knowing Corey for years. But that's the thing. Some people are like, it's weird. Yeah, but what is comedy nowadays? You have to go down the corner to catch somebody. And and this is where people worry about what you say, right. You can't even call a moose a male no more. He got a big ass moose dick, and he's a 9-birthing moose. That shit is crazy now. Where you got to watch your mouth all day long.
Yeah.
I watch people that start making that commercial money too. If you ever make that commercial money, I can tell because you be talking proper and shit, and then your ass will be like, "Oh, I can't talk about that." You know,
I got something next year. Let's see if I change.
Yeah, you do.
They gonna tell me your subject matter. Guys.
Yeah, nigga, you gonna shave. You know, Chad Ochocinco, he barely can read. But he all of a sudden he do all these motherfucking like gambling commercials. You gotta get your money up and win prizes. And I said, ooh, that nigga the chain. That nigga can't even talk. He can't even talk that shit. Him and me, he be on there with what's his name? Shay Shay. Yeah. And he can't even be
Your
black.
episode was funny as hell on Club Shay Shay. Bro, I sent that clip to Rogan where you said, and Tony is a gay guy. I was like, I said, Joe, look, I've called Tony gay so much the world thinks he's gay.
Man, dude, let me tell you how funny that shit is. Cause I thought he was gay, dog. Cause I mean, he like a gay evil villain.
Right.
That's what all he needs is a cat in his hand and he's stroking that motherfucker. Cause that's what he mean. Like, well, we finally got you. That's exactly what he looks like. And then you kept calling him gay, and I said, well, shit, he's real comfortable with his homosexuality. And I mean, David be breaking him off too. And I be like, man, that's cool that he comfortable. That's why I was saying it on that. He's strong-willed. He is strong. He is strong like the good old gay guys from my era, you know. But he hit me up on. He replied to, I think something you did or something. And I was in the message. Yeah, and he said, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that was so funny.
That's how he texts, bro.
And I went, I'm sorry, dude. All this time, and you know, it was so crazy that when I talked about it, later on, he talked about how black women's pussy is hotter than the white women's pussy. And I said, because I never heard that, because I always hear him shanking motherfuckers.
Right.
You know?
That's my dog, bro. That's my big little brother, man.
I like the motherfucker, because one reason I like him, because he didn't have a lot of you Negroes make it. Yeah, he liked the new comic view. For real. Because Cam, what's his name? Cam Patterson. Then he got this other young brother now.
Edgy.
Yeah. And I mean, I said, them been 3 brothers.
And then David Jolly, Uncle Jolly.
I haven't seen him yet.
He been on there. He's a golden ticket winner.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he made it on there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now he's selling out stuff, traveling, bro. It's like, Kill Tony is the new like late night TV, like from the 80s, bro. You get on late night TV.
But Joe Rogan was talking about that with Tom Green. Remember back, I don't know if you remember, you have watched Tom Green? Back in the day?
My mama didn't let me know.
Okay. Yeah, nigga, sit the fuck up. Your mama didn't let you, your baby boy. Man, I feel old as shit talking to you. My mama didn't let me watch.
You can be my daddy. You can be my daddy.
Yeah, I can be your daddy.
My mama daddy.
Yeah. I got a son that he don't listen to me. I don't need another one. But then Tom Green was talking about how he was doing this internet kind of podcast kind of show. And Joe Rogan said, man, this is beautiful because it takes the bullshit affiliates out of it. It takes all them assholes out of it. And if they want to buy commercials, they got to come under your standards. They can't like your podcast. You can talk, when you do your commercial, you do how David Lucas do commercials. Right. You don't do commercials like they want you to do. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Do it the way you want to because you got to follow. And that's how, you know, I think commercials should be. But like I said, Chad, you know, and people like him, even Kevin. Kevin do all them Capital Ones and shit. Kevin can't say nothing. His little special he just did was weak. I mean, I just said I ain't shitting on him, but it wasn't the strongest. I mean,
because he's a movie star.
Yeah, he's a movie star. And it ain't even that. See, this my whole thing, I believe. I know money make you not, you know, change your funny. But I mean, dude, you still got shit you got going on. Nigga, you was in a car crash and you walk with a broken back. Why you ain't talking about that shit? Remember that crazy ass shit? He had a lot of crazy shit. Richard Pryor never held back. Richard Pryor talked about, he kept it real about it.
He was a movie star.
Yeah. You know, but these comics, they think that some of these newcomers be afraid to say something about they you know.
I think that's why so many people like me. Because I just go on stage. Everything about me, I tell you.
I mean, you watch me live, you be like, damn, Lavell go, and you know, and
I gotta see you live.
Yeah, I'm a regular dude. I talk about everything. I don't hold back. You know, worrying about, you know, like I said, man, I'm 57.
Oh, I gotta get it.
Man, we boy.
That's my special. Don't fall down there. We ain't got no podcast or shit. Let me get right there.
Yeah, I don't know, crop.
Yeah, these is not.
Must be mountaineer crop.
Yeah, these ain't the good kind to go down there. I'm gonna catch you nigga though. Time to not catching fish on my podcast. George,
Yeah, we gotta get. We would have down where our fish here. We would probably caught one by now. I ain't never fished down here. And I know a lot of boat launching on, but
how far is that from here?
ain't never like 10 minutes.
For real?
Yeah, it's right there.
Shit, you leave it. What time you leave tomorrow?
Shit, about I don't know. My wife get my shit.
You sound like me, bro. I never know what time I fly there.
Man, I don't even know where I am each week.
Bro, for real.
No, for real, I had to go back and look.
If my assistant don't send me my shit, bro, I won't be there.
Man, let me tell you something. Isaiah is my assistant, really. My wife is my assistant, but she don't be knowing my days. I gotta go and tell her. But Isaiah, he know every city I'm gonna be.
That's your son?
No, Isaiah Kelly. He opened up for me a lot.
Oh, he a funny cat.
Yeah, he good dude too. He my boy, and Isaiah know all my dates. My brother know him too, so he worked for me too. So thank God, if I didn't have him, I wouldn't even know. And since I had this damn stroke, I mean,
You had a stroke?
Yeah, man.
When?
Shit, a month and a half ago.
You didn't publicize it?
I talked about it on Ricky Smiley,
Oh.
and then I give a testimony on stage about it. You know.
Gosh. Well, you doing well, man. Good thing.
Yeah, man. I'm tough. I'm old. I guess I'm Rick old. I'm battle born, man. Like I tell people, I said, you know, we made different back when I was growing up. Stroke, nigga, I gotta get back to work.
Right.
But I was fucked up for a second, man. I got scared though, punk. And that's why, like, I hadn't been out fishing. Like, see, we out there. I want to vacation today.
It's too cold to be on that right now.
Yeah, that wind. that ain't the plan.
No.
I've been out there when it's cold. We went down to Corpus Christi. We was at a club down in Corpus Christi. I took like me and my brother and a couple other comedians, and we went out fishing. We got some sea trout and shit.
My brother used to work for me.
Oh yeah,
I,
you let him go.
yeah, bro. He didn't have no hard job. He was just selling my merch. I'm like, but he thought he was a comedian. We
should have let him go up.
No, I'm saying like he all in meet and greet trying to fuck. You know, like
a perpetrator.
I come
signing off of your shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's got to grow up a little bit. I bring him back when he grow up a little bit.
Well, my brother's married. So he got a kid.
But bro, he'll be. I'm on stage, him and whoever in the back in the green room drinking my shit up.
He just balling out of control.
Man.
And that's brothers, that's his little brothers. You know, he my little brother, but he played with the Falcons.
Oh wow.
And he a big old dude. But see me, I'm like you said, that daddy shit.
Right.
I snap on his ass. Like, motherfucker, what you doing? You know, and he get scared now. You smoke his weed when he off and all that shit, but when we in there, he carry business. Pretty much, he does everything. He
just need to be taught. And like I told my brother, I'm like, listen, bro.
But see, your fame came at so the more famous you get, the more he'll get himself together.
Okay. Hopefully.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But that's what happens for real, because motherfuckers start being in that image. You know, because like now you got a presence now. You fucking David Lucas.
Right.
Especially with the white folks. You know? I mean, for real. You got the black people mad at you, but the white folks love you.
You know what's crazy now? More black people are starting to come to my show.
I mean, they gonna come. Dude, you know they go off the fame and then they want to see what you talking about. I mean, look at Erik Griffin. Erik Griffin be having people at his show and they be dogging out Erik Griffin, but Erik Griffin talk all that shit, but he have black people at his show and he want to beat his ass, but they people still come.
I was in Buffalo last week. This big booty ass black woman left in the middle of my show. Cause I saw her face. She had on. I can tell. I don't know if you can, but when I go do a show, I can tell people who just bought tickets. They don't know who
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't like, so she was sitting right behind the first row. She had on a fur jacket, very proper, I say probably mid-40s black woman. She had on a purple fur jacket, the little high top fade. You know, when the bitch got them high top fade, they all got big booties.
Right.
And but when she got up to leave, I like, if I would have known you was sitting on that, I wouldn't have told them jokes. I would have did a whole different set if I would have known.
You'd have been more respectful.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your booty here.
Oh yeah, but I was just watching her face, and yeah, and she was with another lady, and
But you know, what was you talking about?
so I have this it's quite a few things. It's about domestic violence in relationships, and I make it, you know, and here's the thing, man, and I get it. And I don't mind it, and I don't mind the backlash, and I don't mind the people who are like, that joke was fucked up. Yeah, but you let that one moment fuck up the rest of the show for you. Now I'm horrible in your eyes because that one word, but I mean, I'm cool with it because I've had this sense of humor since I started comedy, and I knew what it came with. And when I was on the road with Louis C.K., he said, you're funny, you're brilliant, but the path that you're going down is dark and lonely.
I think about Anthony Jeselnik. And,
love Anthony Jeselnik.
I mean, he's funny as shit. And it's like, I mean, I teeter. You know, I'm in the dark when I want to be, if I feel the moment. But then I just be funny. And I think mine be funny, but I try to make everything funny. And sometimes everything don't land.
No.
It's like I did a joke, and I thought the shit was funny. I talk about, like, you know, I was wondering why, you know, a lot of shit black people we fought for, I don't think we should have fought for civil rights, you know. Talking about, like, eating in a white restaurant, you know they ain't putting no motherfucking seasoning on the food. And you know you had to watch your step, they let you in, you know they spitting on your hamburger. And then you know, always, you know, black people in the restaurant, you know, yeah, I have rights to be in here. That nigga gonna fuck it up for everybody, cause he be in there. I say, don't ask, just leave it alone, Leroy.
Right.
Leave it alone. And he say, I'm gonna ask. Leroy, let it go. You know, cause we already made it back. We made it in the restaurant. They beat our ass, throw a milkshake on us. Get your black ass out of here. Here this nigga gonna come. Excuse me, ma'am. Yes, what is it, boy?
Right.
Leroy, let it alone.
He's still going.
He gonna still go, yeah, I got some hot sauce. They throw it out. They don't know, but, you know, and it's, I kept doing like little shit like that. Y'all got some salt? Do y'all have green? They just making up everything that black people have, and they would throw us out. And I kept on doing stuff like that. You know, and I said, why we in there fighting to eat that nigga? They food wasn't that damn good. Cause I mean, first time you eat Denny's, that shit was ragging in the motherfucker. You know when you know what I'm saying. You know, but eating in them old mean ass diners, the motherfuckers they put your bun in their ass right in front of you. You know. And I said that shit, and I said some things you shouldn't fought for, and I keep just like
something chasing that shiner. You saw him jump out.
Yeah.
I ain't got no jerk bait.
Yeah, might be right. That probably a work, a jerk bait.
Right, a jerk, a little shallow crank.
Because they use minnows over there too. Might be some crappies and something, bitch.
Yeah, I might should have bought minnows. No, but one of my.
But let me defend it. I'm sorry, but the motherfucker lady gonna hit me up with this long ass shit on Instagram. Mr. Crawford, what our black people done went through to get to the level, blah, blah, blah. I said, and I went, this is all I said. Thank you for your input, but bitch, please. And I left it like that. Yeah. And I said, don't ever come to my motherfucking show again. I said, because, you know, I hate that. I mean, because if you can't joke about
stuff,
reality,
right?
Because I got a joke now, you know, it gets touchy. But it's a funny joke to me. It's like, you know, Donald Trump was friends with Charlie Kirk, you know, and I say the joke and I skate on it a little bit. And I said, they asked Donald Trump, how do you feel about Charlie Kirk? He said, Charlie Kirk, he was a wonderful guy, but I'm going to tell you right now, I know this is what he really want to say. I'm glad whoever assassinated Charlie Kirk wasn't trying to assassinate me, because that motherfucker was a professional. That motherfucker got the job done. that nigga knew how to shoot. Because my shooting, then I go into the story about, and the joke is funny. But see, I know how you say something and it can be dangerous. You know, because I be on every side. I'm not here. This one thing you got to remember with your material. And I remember when you, the Floyd shit, and I could have said, nigga, stay strong, baby. Yeah. You know, and I said, because the craziness of it is, we don't even know who this motherfucker was. They put him in this images. I ain't even know this nigga until he, the police was fucking.
Right.
It was a lot of motherfuckers before him. We forgot about Trayvon Martin. We forgot about
Mike Brown.
Yeah, Mike Brown.
Dr.
Yeah. We forgot all about them motherfuckers. But this the new nigga we gotta fight for. And it's like, and I understand, but we gotta understand too that this don't get riled up unless we gonna do something. But we gonna get mad at you for saying what you saying. And it wasn't even nothing to be mad about. We let too much get us, and we don't do nothing about. We come at you, but we won't come at the motherfuckers that did it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem. You gonna be mad at a comedian for joking about it, but you ain't sure didn't do nothing to go to blow the police force or nothing of that. No offense, I don't want that to happen. But
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I think the whole thing is, like I tell people, I am not in a people pleasing business. I get on stage, and that's where you gotta be with comedy. You stay out of trying to please other people. I go up on stage, dude, and I get in a flow, creative flow, especially at comedy club. I come up with so much new stuff that I, just thinking about it, I just work it, and it'd be on my brain. And then the motherfucker at the end of the show, I want to hear the joke you did. I'm like, motherfucker, I was creative, standing ovation. But you mad at because I didn't do some shit you already know.
Yeah.
It ain't like R&B singing.
No.
You can't go up there. If I do the joke you're not going to laugh the same way, asshole.
The element of surprise is gone.
People don't get that, and so that's the risk you take. We all take that same risk. Because even a comedian that, like Sinbad, or somebody that's, nice, that may not even be dangerous, or say something off color, and they're, you know what I'm saying? Because people wait. I mean, I done gospel shows.
It's called selective outrage.
Yeah, that's all.
But like you said, we outraged by the wrong shit. Like, go out there and go.
Just like when you do these podcasts, you got to watch what the fuck you say. That's why I ain't did Blad no more. Because, Blad asked me about, everybody that turned in to, where the gay people stood up, they snap off, everybody that turned into that. You can't say nothing about nobody. It's like, man, I ain't saying nothing bad about you, but I can't have my own opinion about it. And it's a dangerous game out here. He's crazy.
No, that's real.
A nigga in the dress, ugly in the motherfucker. I can't say, stop it. I mean, you ugly motherfucker. You ugly man, you ugly one. I said, look here, you're not gonna put on that great saffron dress.
But we're turning a corner because I talk my talk. I've never censored myself. I'm gonna talk about whatever. If you don't like it, like you said, don't fucking come to my show. Don't watch me. Don't support me. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. But with that being said, we are turning a corner to where I'm doing shows now, and people are like, "Oh my God, thank you!" Like, when everybody's so scared to say gay or you're out here.
But there's a lot of gay people
that love it.
Man, I in Tampa. Speaking of that, I was in Tampa. And I was it was a gay couple.
It's a theater. They don't even tell you that.
Yeah, it's a theater. Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, it is actually a theater. And then, but to the left, stage left, it was a gay couple. And I said, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And I didn't know they was there. And I turned around and I said, "Man, right on, man," because I had already did a couple of gay shows and was killing. They was laughing their fucking ass off, and I said, "Thank you." I said, "Thank you, dude." I said, "Thank y'all for coming out and being a gay couple." Man, ain't nobody judging you for all that weird shit, all that shit you doing.
Weird shit.
And I was playing with. I said, I just fucking with you. I said, it ain't weird to you, and I just fucking with you. I said, but all that stuff that you guys do, I don't give a fuck. I said, one of my cousins, God rest his soul, was the reason why I was stayed in comedy, because he would come to my open mics every week. My cousin Lamar, he would come every week and bring all of his gay friends with him. And then, they would, we love you, Lavell. I said, keep it down, fellas. Because one of his best friends became a real famous designer.
Oh, wow.
And, but they would come to my shows. I do open mic. They would be my audience. I have like about 10, 15 of them. And they gay as fuck. And they thought, one dude thought that I was gay the whole time. Because I said, nah, I ain't
started that.
St. Louis.
Oh, in St. Louis?
At the Funny Bone in St. Louis.
Funny Bone, St. Louis. Have I been there? No.
I don't know. I wonder if it's still there.
I think there's a Helium in St. Louis.
No, I did the Helium just this past week.
Yeah, but I don't know about
It gotta be still there. It's still there.
fish over there. Or am I tripping?
Where you see one down here?
Oh no, that's a rock that's hitting the wave.
Oh.
I was about to go throw mine.
Yeah. I mean, it is chilly. This weather make these fish act crazy, but I know down the street, I usually have, I mean.
We can't put nothing in with these poles.
Yeah, them motherfuckers. Yeah, that's too. But the fun thing about it, because my uncle lived in Sugar Land down here in Houston, and me and my God rest his soul, to my little cousin Kenny, we would use some minnows, like almost about 12 inch long minnows, and catching them big ass Texas bass in that thing. And man, I had a 202, and I tell you what, that and look, by the last day I was there, that fucking crumbled. It crumbled and came apart. The last fish I caught, that sucker looked like he weighed 8 pounds. I said, he hung in there though. I put the drag as tight as I could.
Yeah. I pulled in like a 10-pound carp on one of these.
Oh, the carp is fun on them too. That's a fun fish too. I wouldn't eat them, but I tell you, over in Europe, they love them son of a bitch.
And I think Asians too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, man.
How long you been doing comedy?
I've been in the industry since I was a teen. I was acting. I was on the Yo Momma show, ended up being a writer on that.
On what show?
Yo Momma, MTV Yo Momma.
Oh, okay.
I did that when I was a teenager. I moved to LA when I was like 19. I didn't do comedy at first. I was just going out for acting. Got a couple of small things here and there.
So you're a child star.
I wouldn't say that. In my city, in Macon, yeah. Because like I was on MTV, so I was that guy.
Yeah.
And
you and James Brown. Yeah, he's from Augusta. That's right.
Little Richard and Otis Redding.
I love Richard.
And Jason Aldean, Allman Brothers.
Okay.
But yeah, I moved to LA at like 19. I was about to be 20, I believe. And I just did a lot of acting. And then I had my kid. And then I took like a 4 or 5 year break from everything. So, I mean, I've been in the industry since I was a teen. So I guess you could say like 15, 16 years, but I've been actually doing. So when I got on Kill Tony in 2019, I had just started back doing like comedy like in 2018.
Okay.
So if I don't know, maybe 8, 9 years, like really like,
right.
Cause it's like a lot of people say they do comedy, then you see them once a month.
Right.
And I didn't call myself a comic when I was just hanging out and not getting on stage. Like, yeah, you'll see me at the show, but I ain't going up.
Yeah.
But I say like 8, 9 years, 8, 9, maybe 10 years that I've really been out here like grinding. I just started headlining like 2.5 years ago. It's crazy.
2 years ago.
2.5 years ago.
And you was just opening up. Who all you open up for? Everybody?
Rogan, Tony, Louis C.K., Brendan Schaub, Bert Kreischer, Shane.
Well, everybody Rogan know.
I mean, because we right in that circle, so like.
How'd you get in that circle?
Just on Kill Tony, and then when we moved to Texas, Rogan saw me, and he followed me on Instagram. I did a joke. Sometimes I write jokes, and I write like a little one-liner, and I was like, it was a joke that he really loved. I said, I don't think unemployed people should be able to buy energy drinks. Cause what the fuck you getting charged up for? You know what I'm saying? Like, he loved that little simple joke. Like sometimes simple jokes are like the jokes that make a difference. He loved that joke. So he started following me, and then I started opening for him, and I was the first person to ever go on stage at the mothership.
That's the funny thing about Joe Rogan, right? It's like Joe Rogan was at the United States American United we'll have a comedy festival that was in Aspen, and I had to go up at in Vegas and kill, and I get a spot, and I went up and ripped that bitch, and I did this whole joke, about the two chops that drove in the grocery store, and Joe Rogan loved that joke. He came up, he walked up to me personally, was telling me.
I'm gonna tell him we probably. I'm sending the picture when we take it.
Yeah, because see, the funny thing about Joe Rogan, I remember him from News Radio. I didn't know he was a comic. I thought he was like a pretty boy, like John Stamos, like you kind of guys when you just an actor. Then I seen him doing comedy. Then I found out he knew he was in martial arts. And all that shit.
Joe can kick your ass.
Yeah, Joe, boy. I seen him kick that bag. He for real.
And then to make $600 million off of podcasting.
I mean, the thing is, though, it's amazing because the hustle that he did, because he turned a lot, he parlayed the UFC into, and then I know he made good money off of there and went to the podcast, and that podcast is like he about the biggest podcast out there.
Number one.
Yeah.
I think, and Kill Tony's number 2.
$600 million. That's crazy. That's some shit, man. I be like, man,
and he hasn't changed one bit.
Nah, he ain't.
I knew him before the $100 million deal. I knew him before the second deal he got.
Yeah.
And he treats me the same.
I've only had that one moment with him, and I was doing a ghetto joke, told him, and then it fizzled off that guy. I said, damn, I lost him on that little pussy ass joke. And I was mad. Cause I was like, cause I was young, and I did it to her. I said, black people, if they're Fear Factor, that because he was hosting Fear Factor. I said, yeah, black people, Fear Factor. I said, we kick ass on that because, we ain't afraid of roaches.
Chitlins.
You put us in the thing of roaches, we be sitting there, la, 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 la. But then, so funny is that he couldn't grasp because he was white. I think that's what it was. Because then fucking Dave Chappelle did one where he was in there with the roaches.
Oh, right.
And he was a crackhead. I said, but he was a crackhead. I said, yeah, but that's the same. Because that's how we was. Because the shit that they think was Fear Factor now, you put us up on a tall roof or on there with a dog, a snake dog and shit like that.
I like snakes.
Yeah, you different.
I think it's because
that's why you got Rogan them. that part of your nigga didn't fit in. Because but you and my nephew, that motherfucker ain't afraid of snakes but scared of spiders.
I'm not scared of spiders. You know what I don't like? Flying bugs. I'm not scared of them, but I don't like them.
You don't like them around you.
Yeah.
But look. He put a fucking dead water snake on his line, fishing with it. And I said, dude, how'd you get it on there? I picked it up and hooked it on. I said, man, I don't like a dead or a live snake. You ever bring a snake around me, I'm gonna shoot you dead. I don't care. You my nephew, I love you to death, but I can't fuck around snake. I didn't held him though. I held a anaconda on my neck when I was a kid. I thought it was awesome.
My daughter wants a snake.
For real?
I'm gonna get her one when she turns like 14. She gotta get a little more responsible.
Motherfuckers stink though.
That's gonna be on her. It's going.
They got that oil and get all this hurt. Cause my friend Dennis, back when I was in grade school, I used to think I was like, this motherfucker funny. He had a musk to him, right? Yeah. And I didn't know why he stink. Then one day he brought a garden snake to school. We had show and tell. I brought my hamster. And the motherfucker bit me, got away at the school, couldn't find it no more. I said, everyone even mad. I just bought it. Yeah, motherfucker, he act like he wasn't mad too. He on me.
That's funny.
But he had a snake, and then the motherfucker, he let me hold him. And as I held him, my hand stank and it smelled just like him. And I said, that's what it was, that damn snake. And it was cool because he was playing with the motherfucker. I was like, look at that motherfucker playing with this snake. That's so crazy. And when you're a kid, it's amazing. When I became a man, I ain't want to be around them. So
it ain't too many things I'm scared of.
I ain't scared of them. I'll shoot them though. I'll shoot a snake. But now that I'm older now, I'm not afraid of shit because I'm a dad and I'm a husband and I have no chance. I can't be scared though. I got to be the bravest one. Like when the dog got in the house, I had to go down there and be the brave man in the house. My son ran. There's a dog in the house. There's a dog in the house.
Who dog?
I don't know who dog was, but I thought it was a pit bull. And I'm scared to death, but I had to man up.
Right.
I had an old wiffle ball bat. I said, I'm gonna fuck this
Ain't about
dog
to do a damn thing.
Hey, look, right, look. And so, but I think the time the squirrel got in the house, the dog wound up being a little Pomeranian, little pussy ass dog.
Right.
But then the squirrel got in the house, that scared me. Cause the squirrel a bad motherfucker, cause it like got Tourette's, nigga. It's like
Running, jumping, everything.
They do this. You don't know which way he going, and he scared the fuck out of you. You see Matt Barnes? He had a possum in the house. The nigga had boxes all around trying to get him out the door. He was scared to death. And I said, I don't blame him though.
Pretty light-skinned boy.
Yeah, he pretty boy. He'll fight. He said, I fight a nigga, but I ain't fighting no possum.
I would have caught that possum by his tail.
See, you good country boy. I'm gonna call you up and say,
Bro,
Dave, bring your ass over here.
my mom got mad at me cause I got water behind my house, and I was fishing in the swamp and I had a baby alligator.
Did you?
And I was trying to put him in the backyard. And she like, don't bring that shit here.
Nah, I've caught alligators. I had one bite my frog, right? He was a baby one, and it was so cute. I wanted to keep him, but I was
Where at here?
I was in Florida,
Oh,
and I wanted to keep him. And I kept playing with him. He didn't even try to bite me though. It was crazy. He was just sitting in my hand. He was like but he went after the frog because he thought it was food. And I wound up giving him I had some worm and I had some gummy worms. That motherfucker ate them gummy worms. I said, because I had a dragon before I had a bearded dragon, so I like lizards.
yeah.
I love them motherfuckers. See, if that alligator wouldn't have got big, because they got some pygmies, but the pygmies get big. They get about 4 foot. I like alligator. I like shit that, because I can put crickets in there, that motherfucker eat them. It was like an arena.
I'm gonna eventually, I don't know. I gotta see how I can legally keep a gator. Like if I build a pond just for the gator and put a gate around him so he can't get out.
Okay.
You don't think fat meat greasy, nigga?
Hey, don't fuck up. Hey, it'd be a chilling story about an alligator eating a nigga. He was my baby. I can't believe he bit me like that.
We about to get ready to get out of here, man. We ain't catch shit. I appreciate you coming on the pod.